like it only actually had like a paragraph of your like dialogue, and then the rest just wasn't there.
Did my intro roll? Did my intro go?
What's our DMT Ultra graphic?
No idea. It's okay. Yeah, did my intro play? Hello, friends. Is sound on? Did my intro play? If not, I'll go without it. The news must be told. Welcome back, dear viewers, to another special news broadcast live here at NWTC N4TF News for the Future. Our signals are being directly transmitted right into your brain, where we will remain until we decide you aren't allowed to continue to experience us. We've got some great reports to bring out to you today. I'm sorry? I'm getting word from the producers. Breaking news, folks. It seems like the NWTC N4TF News building is being held hostage. Small extraterrestrial beings have gone and replaced all news personnel in the building, aside from me, Trey Graciani, your lavish and stunning news anchor. I don't know why this decision was made, but they are now speaking to me in tongues that I simultaneously do and don't understand. It's like fondue rivers spreading sweet chocolate over my receptors, cascading light and warm coatings of regret and satisfaction that cover my brain as my mind attempts to comprehend the incomprehensible. Please bear with me, dear viewers, as I continue to bring you the news, now with alien undertones. What was that intro card? Anyway, our first in real news today, a new country has been founded by a group of excommunicators all around Asia. Taking place in the lower left-hand side of Asia, the country, now named Zveria, with the apparent naming convention being because they thought the world lacked some Z-named countries, says to be a promising place for those with no place to go. This place, now housing at least like 15 people, is saying that now as their own country, they would like to join the UN and make proper ties with the rest of the world. The UN has not given their official statement back quite just yet, but I am sure hope that they let them in. Sometimes it's fun to root for the underdogs. In the meantime, they'll be holding ballots to choose who shall lead their little nation. And the like. Being 15 people running for office, I'm sure the drawings will be a close one. Let us all welcome our new neighbors with the oddly named name and give them the old American howdy. And if you have any viable resources latent in your land, we will not hesitate to destroy you. Welcome to the world, Zveria. You made a big mistake. Aliens? Next card, please. What do you mean you're making it? Come on. Okay, seriously? Is that clip art? Oh, who is making these? The United States Postal Service. If you live here in America, you know them. They deliver your mail, process your packages, make you spend unseemingly large amounts of money for stamps, and make sure everything gets where it's supposed to go. Or at least that's what's supposed to happen. Earlier yesterday morning, a post office in Hartford, Connecticut accidentally opened some sort of serviceable wormhole. You put the mail in, it gets delivered that instant. Seems fairly straightforward, no? No. What they thought was their mail getting delivered on time was in fact a falsity. Scientists, deciding to do tests on this rift in time and space, found something that broke the hearts of every postal worker that side of Farmington. What they had thought was their mail being delivered in an orderly and on-time fashion was, in fact, their mail being delivered 25 seconds late. A truly heartbreaking turn of events, if you ask me. The supreme leader of Postal Services and Deliveries, James M. Mann, gave a secret press conference through the wormhole to express his deepest apologies. But the speech came out 25 seconds late, and no one was paying attention at that point, and they missed it. Hopefully, this wormhole will be closed soon, and mail will continue to arrive when it's supposed to, and not a second later. Oh my, did they even try with that one? Oh my. Surprisingly, it seems like we have some news in the gaming world today. For those who don't know, there is a subclass of gamers who call themselves speed runners. And their primary goal is to beat a game as fast as possible. And one speedrunner, codenamed Fast Kid, did exactly that. Fast Kid is a runner for the Elder Scrolls game Oblivion by Bethesda. He had found a new trick and knew that that would land him the world record if he could get it during one of his runs. And, spoiler alert, he got it on his first try. Uncontested, Fast Kid was on a pace to blow the world record out of the water when something unpredicted happened. He began to go so fast that his own perception of reality was altered and sped up. He soon started to age rapidly, going from his measly 20s to 50s in only 10 seconds flat. Then only after 20 seconds after landing the trick, his body was moved beyond reality and into, dare I say, oblivion. Gamers and scientists alike are dumbfounded, both at the speed of his run and the loss of his life. Now floating in the endless void of eternity, Fast Kid proved to us all that speed isn't everything. And now, before we move on, a word from our sponsor. It's great. I love. Okay, guys, it's DDR1, Aliens. Are you listening? Yeah. Oh, there you go.
The evolving digital media technology field employs professionals with a wide range of multimedia production skills, including digital audio and video recording and editing, videography, motion graphics, and radio and podcast production. Graduates of the Digital Media Technology program are prepared to compete in a global digital workforce with high-tech skills in content conception, creation, and implementation through various and changing delivery formats. Typical careers include freelance or full-time digital media producer, motion graphic designer, video editor, videographer, radio producer, and video audio production specialist.
If you want to be successful, we now begin our wonderful and slightly unbelievable stories from the area. With us living in Wisconsin, we are newcomers to snow and the cold. It comes around every year, and we are usually as prepared gets. Though, these local men think differently. Pat and Rick Patrick, two local men living in the West Green Bay area, said that at the first snowfall of the year, they saw snowplows out attempting to get rid of the snow. "We saw them out there all right," said Rick, who had gone out that morning to scream at the sky, as he usually does. But they weren't plowing no snow. And he's right. Snowplows that day were all getting stuck, unable to push the snow to the other side. Other eyewitnesses say that drivers were getting out of their snowplows to eat the snow and get it out of their way so that they could drive their plows to get the snow out of the way. In the end, they got them moving, but at what cost? Local child had gotten a box of cereal from the supermarket down the street with his mother. But when he opened the box, there wasn't a single piece of cereal in there. What was inside was actually a small troupe of trapeze artists who were practicing for their debut on the hit TV show Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Angered by the child who had ruined their home and performance studio, the small artists are now suing the child for all that he has, which means 2 days worth of homework and a Minecraft account. I feel like they might be going a little far, but who am I to say? Pumpkins carved for Halloween are more dangerous than you would think. Alloway resident Clint Kark sent in an anonymous report that his jack-o'-lantern that he had carved for Halloween just won't leave him alone. Stating in his letter that the day after Halloween, he threw the pumpkin out in the trash, but when he arrived back at his front door, it was still there. The mocking smile I put on him reminded me of a child, like it was my own offspring, and it didn't want to leave me, the report says. No matter how many times I tried to throw it out, the outcome was always the same. Looks like Kark is having some parenting issues. But in any case, be wary, dear viewers, or your own pumpkin could stalk you for the rest of your days. And as the cold rushes in, make sure to turn up your thermometers. Or so everyone would say, except for fellow NWTC student Devin, who called in today saying that when he went to turn up his temperature in his own home, it actually increased the temperature in his body, killing him instantly. How he had called us, I will never know, nor do I want to know. But let us all remember him and his sacrifice today by keeping our thermostats exactly where they are. Don't take the chance, dear viewers. Otherwise, there will be no one here to watch me and understand my subliminal messages calling for help. And this ends today's segments of Stories from the Area. Thank you so much for sticking with me and those awful title cards, dear viewers. I think I did a fairly good job, even with these small new overlords speaking worlds into my subconscious. Please remember that I appreciate every single one of you out there who listens and reports into us here at NWTC N4TF. And that if none of you decide that you want to come and help me, I won't hold it against you. In fact, I think I'm taking a liking to my new bosses. Though, I'm not sure how the people in the government, who I'm not supposed to tell you about, who also track my brainwaves, will feel about them. But I guess we will only figure that out with time. I will see you all next time, dear viewers. Stay safe, don't stay warm, and please, please help me. Good night.
Hello. Uh-oh. What? No, okay, I'm gonna walk in. Hello, welcome to Getting. What? Sorry for the technical difficulties. Welcome to Getting Cultured with Dev, a show where we talk about various aspects of pop culture, from movies to TV shows to that's it. That's all we talk about. I like to keep up with the times and talk about things that are really relevant, the hot topics that everyone's talking about. So we're going to talk about Stranger Things 2 today, the show that came out like 3 weeks ago that literally no one is talking about anymore because everybody already watched it. But I'm not going to do that alone. I'm going to do it with my first-time guest, Trey, after these messages.
The evolving digital media technology field employs professionals with a wide range of multimedia production skills, including digital audio and video recording and editing, videography, motion graphics, and radio and podcast production. Graduates of the Digital Media Technology program are prepared to compete in a global digital workforce with high-tech skills in content conception, creation, and implementation through various and changing delivery formats. Typical careers include freelance or full-time digital media producer, motion graphic designer, video editor, videographer, radio producer, and video audio production specialist.
If you want to be successful in the DMT degree, you're going to want to put some work in. If you want to create some good stuff, you're going to have to put some time into it.
Find your degree at NWTC.
Please welcome my first-time guest on this show, Trey. Hey.
Hello.
Welcome
Oh
to the show for the first time. The first time ever.
First time I've ever been on the broadcast.
This is exciting for you. I didn't appreciate what you said earlier about me. That was fake news.
I never report fake news. If you're talking about the NWTC M4TF news, that's a different guy. We look a lot alike. We even wearing the same outfit today. Pretty weird.
It seems that Trey's mic was off.
Oh, well, I don't give fake news, and that's not me. So.
Okay.
That must have been another Devin or something.
Probably.
There's probably more than one here.
Yeah, there's got to be more than one Devin Polar. So we're going to talk about Stranger Things 2 today. Have you seen it?
I have.
Good. I should mention, spoiler alert, you know. I don't like to give spoilers away. It's not my thing. I don't like to spoil. I've never spoiled anything.
I've never been spoiled once, except I do remember that one time when you had.
Let's talk about Stranger Things 2.
All right.
So it starts off, I guess we should recap. Season 1, it ended with Will coming back from that, what is it called? The place?
The upside down.
The place with like where the butthole face monster lives?
Yeah, that guy.
With like the skin flakes flying everywhere?
Yep.
What is it called?
The upside down.
Oh yeah, that's what you said. Yep, the upside down.
Yeah.
Will came back from the upside down, and he's got, what would we say, like PTSD?
Yeah, PTSD.
PTSD for sure. I mean, that's...
Puked out a weird little slug thing.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
I forgot about that. Yeah, he puked out the weird little things, but everyone's trying to get back to normal.
Yep.
11's gone, R.I.P. Or is she?
Spoiler
she's,
alert.
She's
She's okay.
she's living with what's his name?
Hopper.
Yeah, Hopper, the Chief Hopper. He's cool. He's
One of the best actors I've ever seen.
yeah.
He's really good. He does a good job.
He's good. He's good. So yeah, she's living with him. He's a really bad like parent. I guess he's not too good at the whole parent thing.
Yeah.
Kind of screams at his daughter
Out of fear.
and says, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I
Yeah.
shouldn't.
He
I
wants
can't, I
to
can't
be.
judge because I don't have. I mean, first of all, I don't have a daughter that I know of.
You also
uh,
probably haven't had a daughter who
with
you lost.
telekinesis.
That too. Daughter who you lost, and then you gain a new daughter who has the power to control things with her mind.
and it
That's
can
a-
literally just like blow your brains out with her mind. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's probably a different situation. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
I think one of my favorite scenes from the whole show, from from Stranger Things 2, it's not Stranger Things Season 2, it's Stranger Things 2, okay? Stranger Things 2,
Too.
because they want you to think it's a movie.
Stranger Things also.
Stranger Things also. No, my favorite scene was where she is like stumbling around in the woods. It's like a flashback.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
like,
she
there's
kills
the
the
squirrel.
squirrel, yeah.
It's like, squirrel just
Then she just eats that thing straight up.
yeah, and then there's that guy stumbles on her, and she, like, did she kill him? I think she did.
She either killed him or knocked him out and then took all of
Knocked
his
him out
clothes
with
and
a
then he
burned
died.
squirrel carcass.
Yeah, and then he died probably just from hypothermia.
Yeah, she just straight up killed an innocent guy. I guess we're gonna gloss over that.
Yeah, she's a good kid.
But yeah. So that was probably my favorite scene because I imagine that from the squirrel's point of view.
I'm pretty sure the squirrel didn't really expect much of anything.
No, it's just like looking like for its like nuts or whatever, like just another day in the forest, and then it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, R.I.P. squirrel. And then what's with the Stranger Things creators? What are they? The Duffer Brothers?
Yeah.
What's with them and like violence against animals? Because then about like 2 episodes later, the butthole face monster's chewing on Mr. Meowins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, I mean, I guess the cat thing was more like, oh my gosh, sentimental value. But, like, the squirrel? I had
Yeah.
no attachment to that squirrel.
Yeah. But so yeah, that's what else? What else is there to talk about? Oh, we got some new characters.
The
this
useless
season.
characters?
Yeah.
The
like-
ones who were there for an episode and a half? And it didn't matter?
Oh, those. Yeah. Let's not even talk about that.
Yeah, I don't care about them.
Just don't watch episode 7.
Yeah, it's worth. Ignore the literal first 5 minutes of the first episode, skip episode 7, and you miss nothing.
Yeah, literally. I think you're doing yourself a service if you don't watch it.
Yeah, call a post to the Duffer Brothers. What the heck? Don't do that.
Yeah,
We don't care.
We're calling you out, Duffer
Calling you
Brothers.
out, Duffer Brothers. I'll show you how to write a TV show.
Duffer Brothers, more like useless character introducing brothers.
Nice. Nice.
Burn!
Got him.
No, but like there's
There's the
the new
girl.
character Bob who's porking, no, I can't say that, hooking up with Will's mom.
Okay, not gonna lie. Every episode, I was thinking, Bob's bad. I hate Bob. He's gonna turn on everyone.
Like, yeah, like when he's
I was
talking,
warmly surprised when he didn't turn on everyone.
and then he just
But
got
I
like
expected
eaten
his. I
by the
expected.
butthole face monsters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep calling them. I don't care what their actual name is.
I don't really
Butthole or
remember.
anus face monsters. Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's played brilliantly by
He's a
Sean Astin.
great performance by that guy.
Samwise Gamgee
He, yeah.
plays those roles well, like the people that you really don't want around.
Yeah,
but-
like I didn't like him at first. I'm like, he's gonna be a bad dude, but then he just keeps turning out to be just a great guy, and I'm like, stop
Except for
it.
when he's talking to Will in the car, because Will's talking
Yeah, that
about
was a little weird.
Will's talking about his struggles with his PTSD with like he has these visions of going back to the Upside Down and the place with all the skin flakes blowing around.
Yeah, that place.
That place. That's what they are, right?
I think. I mean,
That's the only.
must be skin flakes.
Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, Will's having flashbacks to the Upside Down, and he's talking to Bob about how he's gonna like cope with it, and Bob tells him a story about how he had something similar that happened to him when he was a kid.
Similar.
Similar.
He saw a clown. Is Bob's side of the story.
Yeah.
Throwback to the It episode with that one guy.
The It episode.
The It episode of Getting Cultured with Dev, with some homeless guy that you found. I remember that
Oh,
one.
yeah,
I watched that one.
I think that's the NW4TC, whatever that stupid
Yeah, I
show
think
is
that.
called.
Yeah, that guy. The guy I look a lot like.
I don't know the name. That show's trash.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. Anyway.
Terrible rating.
Bob.
I think the only reason it gets any ratings is because people are tuned in like before to watch this.
Watch Getting Cultured with Dev. That's
Yeah.
why I was tuned in.
That makes sense.
So yeah, Bob talking about his
Oh, yeah,
experience
Bob.
with the clown.
We've been talking about this for like 3 minutes, trying to cover
Okay,
this.
Get rid of Bob.
So Bob is talking to him about how to like cope with it, and he's like, "Oh, if you just like
Fight
face the
back.
monster and say like, go away, never come back," and
It'll go away.
Yeah, and that
Work
was,
for Bob. It should
that
work
was
for Will.
that was terrible advice because Will tried that out, and it
Set up the events of every episode beyond that.
it messed him up pretty good. It like penetrated every like
Orifice.
in his body.
Every
It went
pore?
like through his eyes, his nose, his mouth, his ears,
Yeah.
other places, under like his finger and toenails probably too.
Unnamed locations.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
pretty rough
He
for
got pretty
Will.
messed up from that one.
And I mean, Will kind of deserved it though. Him and his stupid bowl cut.
Yeah, he could have a better haircut.
Yeah, I mean, he
The
really,
80s were
he
weird.
really gets the short end of the stick every time. He either gets kidnapped or he becomes like the full-blown like exorcist.
And he doesn't have a single good hairdo the whole time.
He's.
So you don't really want to look at him on screen.
But yeah, R.I.P. Bob. He was a good guy.
I remember you, Bob.
Bob, what was his last name?
Don't care.
Bob Superhero something.
Yeah, Bob, something that I didn't care enough to remember.
Bob had the biggest cojones though. He had the biggest balls of everyone.
He was a god.
He even more than
Hopper.
what's his nuts? Hopper. Yeah. I think you wanna know what I think it was? I think I know why like the monsters killed him. It was like a sense because like they sensed like since he was like the most well endowed person, he had the biggest balls, so they like
They were
felt
like,
that as a
this-
threat.
Yeah, so they went after him.
Dominance.
Yeah,
they went
not
after
like
Bob.
they killed everyone else, but
Yeah, Bob was the biggest threat.
yeah.
They were.
But I
threatened by
mean,
him.
they still win in the end, so I guess
Yeah.
Bob wasn't that necessary.
Yeah. Hey, want to go to the upside down?
I'm always ready to go to the upside
Yeah,
down.
let's go to the upside down.
Okay. What's going on? Oh my god!
Whoa,
I'm in the upside
get
down.
out of here, plant. What?
Oh my gosh, I'm in the upside down. I'm getting
Will!
Will!
Wait, Will's already, we found him. Who are we looking for now? Barb.
Barb.
Oh wait, Barb's dead. No one cares.
Poor Barb.
What is that? Is that?
Is that a?
It's the anus face monster.
Oh my gosh!
Let's,
Get me
let's,
out of
let's
here.
get back. Let's get back
Let's
to.
go.
Let's go back to
I don't
the
like
old
it here.
screen. I don't like
it here. I have my
Let's
chair.
get, what are you doing? We're still here. I don't want.
I'm scared.
Oh, thank God.
Oh. Okay. Dev, not gonna lie. Devin, I don't know how you did that, but I never want to go back.
Yeah, that was cool. I don't like
That was
place.
not
Got
a work of
got
video
a
magic.
couple
That was
skin flakes in
that
my
was
mouth.
real life.
No! What are you doing? No!
I'm clipping the mic. I'm so scared.
What is going on?
I don't know. We're back though.
Can we go back?
Can we go back to the studio? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Nice. Anyway,
Okay, so
redemption story. Steve,
Oh yeah, Steve.
my
Steve's
least
the
favorite
man.
character. Stop.
What is your deal?
Steve, least favorite character to my favorite character in one
Yeah.
season. Love that guy. His hair got floofier every episode. Fun fact.
Yeah, he was. I didn't like. What's the new guy's name?
The brother.
Billy.
Yeah.
Mad
whatever.
Max's brother.
Yeah.
I don't get him. Like he just like strolls in. Like all the girls are like, oh, look at that ass.
He's
And then
California.
He just rolls in with like his dad jeans.
Dude, he's
and everyone's-
California, dude.
He's what
cool.
a tubula.
They gave that moment with like his dad, where like you can see that he has an abusive father, but that I'm not,
sort of just
they're
didn't
doing that
care.
moment where I'm like, he's still a jerk. He's still mean to everybody. He has a troubled past, but he's still a jerk, so I can't like him. And then you like never see him again, almost.
Yeah.
Except for that one time he punches Steve, but then other than that, who cares?
Oh yeah, when he like literally like
Maul Steve.
destroys Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's about it. That's all we have. But before we go,
It's a good time.
I wanna share this new hit single that I've heard from up and coming artist. I don't know his or
Okay.
her name, but it's pretty good. We can roll that. Tell me what you think.
Yeah.
It's good.
Digging it.
I'm assuming it's playing right now because I can't hear it.
Oh yeah. Jamming.
Okay, I think we've heard enough. That's good.
This is a great song. Honestly, that's probably the best up and coming single
Yeah.
I've ever heard.
Up and coming sing, yeah. It'd be nice if we could have heard it. So that is all we have today for Getting Cultured with Dev. Join us next time, and we will talk about other fun stuff.
Man, I'm excited to watch that episode from home.
That'll be good. Yeah, we'll have to have another first-time guest.
Oh, I hope they're
Yeah.
funny. Funnier than
Peace
you.
out, everybody. Have a good week.
How do I leave?
Was it? I'm sorry, Mom.
Need to stop her here and now. To prevent Ragnarok, the end of everything. So we're putting together a team. Like the old days. Surprise! This will be such fun.
Here we go! I'm not a queen or a monster. I'm the goddess of death. What were you the god of again?
Thor Ragnarok is the third Thor film and the 17th Marvel film since Iron Man in 2008. The movie was released November 3rd, 2017, and was directed by Taika Waititi, who has directed such movies as The Boy and What We Do in the Shadows. The music was composed by Mark Mothersbaugh, how do you say that?
Whoever she is, destroyed your hammer like a piece of glass.
Kneel before your queen.
You don't stand a chance. I'm putting together a team. It's me, you, Valkyrie, and the big guy. No team, only Hulk. What's the matter with you? You're embarrassing me. I told them we were friends. Oh, this is gonna be fun. On November 3rd. Hello. Hi. New team.
You can't defeat me.
New world.
So what do we do?
We're going to stop her. Because that's what heroes do.
Okay,
Good. Great.
great.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've come for. It's main event
What are we
time.
doing here?
Oh, I've missed this.
I'm putting together a team.
This team of yours.
Oh, you stopped it. Good job. Wow. And that is the end. Goodbye. I'm done. I'm kidding. I'll come back. It's okay. Just hurry up. That's great. The plot of this film is that Thor is imprisoned on the other side of the universe and finds himself in a deadly gladiatorial contest that pits him against the Hulk, his former ally and fellow Avenger. Thor's quest for survival leads him in a race against time to prevent the all-powerful Hela from destroying his home and world and Asgard civilization. The movie stars Chris Hemsworth as Thor, Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk, Tom Hiddleston as Loki, Kate Blanchett as Hela, and Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie.
Kneel.
Thor Ragnarok
Before your
had a
queen.
budget of 180 million, made 122 million.
Hela the goddess has invaded Asgard. I'm going to stop her.
Alone?
No.
Kneel. Before your queen.
Hela the goddess has invaded Asgard. I'm going to stop her.
Alone?
No, I'm putting together a team. Surprise! Oh, this will be such fun.
Thor Ragnarok had a budget of 180 million, made 122 million opening weekend in 4,000 theaters in North America. It also made 431 million worldwide, which makes it the fourth largest opening of the year. The opening earnings for Ragnarok marked a 41% increase over the opening of the second installment, 2013's Thor: The Dark World. Ragnarok also got another 84% increase over the opening of the original film, 2011's Thor. Thor: Ragnarok seems to be a success across the board.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That means
this is what you've come for. It's main event time.
Oh, I've missed this.
I'm putting together a team.
This team of yours. Has it got a name?
Yeah, it's called the Revengers.
Revengers?
I mean, we don't have to have a name. We could have no name.
Thor Ragnarok is a funny and enjoyable film, but there are just one too many jokes that take you out of the movie. Potential spoiler for the end of the movie, but there's a scene near the end where something tragic happens, and it's played off as a joke, which kind of takes, and it's like that. It's those things that drag the movie down. It's played. The action scenes are amazing to watch. Also, most of the scenes with Hela are just spew exposition about her past, and you're just sitting there waiting for them to go back to the Planet Hulk stuff, which kind of sucks because Clay Blanchett delivers a good performance, but sadly, she's just another one of those forgettable Marvel movie villains. The fight between Thor and Hulk was awesome to watch and see who was the strongest. Stan Lee was asked in an interview who is the strongest, Thor, Hulk, and he said Thor is stronger than the Hulk, which, if you think about it, makes sense because Thor is a god and Hulk is just a mortal. Still, some will argue that the Hulk is stronger, but nevertheless, we'll argue about anything, but if Stan Lee says Thor is stronger than the Hulk, then I say he's right. Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston deliver a great performance. I think this is the best Thor film out of all of them. I would recommend this movie to anyone who is looking for a fun time. Overall, I would give Thor Ragnarok a 7 out of 10. Goodbye, Mom.
Hela, the goddess of death, has invaded Asgard.
Oh, I've missed this.
In this film, the threat for Thor is to prevent Ragnarok from occurring. Thor certainly met his match, and he needs help.
You can't defeat me.
No, I know. But he can't.
So many incredible characters team up to fight Hela.
Hello.
He has to enlist the help of Loki. Surprise! His fellow Avenger, the Hulk.
Yes!
And his new ally, Valkyrie.
Don't get familiar. Valkyrie is one of many elite warriors. She meets Thor and Banner or Hulk, and she becomes a part of their team. I want to be on the team. Has it got a name?
Yeah, it's called the Revengers.
Revengers?
Because I'm getting revenge. You're getting revenge, and you're...
I'm just undecided.
I get to play two totally different characters in this movie, which is really fun. The Hulk nature and the Banner nature, the peaceful and the warrior. There's no one without the other.
Hulk like fire, Thor like water. Kind of both like fire. But Hulk like raging fire. They're like roommates who agree and disagree and have all sorts of arguments. And that was awesome to play with.